The next step in assembling the tough tray is we need to find out how deep we need to make these sidearms. So what I'm going to do is place my DVD player on the side of this tray here. As you can see, I'm going to take the sidearms that are available or included with the purchase of the tough tray and just go through one by one to see which one is the best size for the device I'm mounting. So what we have here is, you can see the height of the top of the tray. What I've got here is the 4 sidearm clamps that are available, and what I'm going to do is just test each one to see how the height works. Because what you've got to do is the bolts and screw, the screw and nut is going to go through this slot here and through this slot here of the tray. So with that in mind, I've got to work out what sort of height's best. That one there's not too bad, but maybe a bit small. With these spring arms, which by spring I mean the fact that the plastic actually has some give to it, so when you put it on, as the tray clamps close, these little arms will have a bit of give to them, so they're a bit more spring loaded. That one there would probably work. Probably work because it doesn't have to go over the top of the device. It just has to clamp it, because once you have 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, it will clamp quite well. So that one's not too bad. Then there's this one here, which again quite large, so for a thick device, which I don't need. And then, but what I'm actually going to install is the flat one, the larger of the flat ones, because that seems to come off quite well. So with the flat sidearms, what you need to do is install or slide into the top groove here these little metal holders. Now this is an optional step, but the idea of this is just so you can actually, once it slides in, you can actually clip over the top. Oops, I'll slide that back in. You can actually slide over the top of your device, and some laptops even you can, once it's actually sitting right on top of the device, it can close, letting you not have to remove it from the tray to keep the lid closed or open. But the way this works is you slide it into this groove and then give it enough push so that it actually just goes over that little notch that's inside of that. Whoops, I'll show you here. It's easy to do it this way. It goes over the top, that notch, and there it is, clipped in. So now you can see there's a little notch in there that the hole of the metal will sit in, and there you have it, it's already clipped in. So I've actually done that with the other 4. So the next step will be to attach those directly onto the side, this side and the back side. The next thing you want to do with your tough tray 2 is work out where you're going to put your side support arms. What I've got here is I'll put my device back in on top of the tray, but what I can do is I've got to work out where to put my arms so that I'm really trying to avoid blocking that on-off switch. So what I'll do is I'll drop one arm here, and I pretty much line it up with that 4th groove, which is that one there, so that it's not blocking my on-off switch. And then with the second one, I'll just drop it over probably that second one in. So once I've worked out my location, I just take the existing hardware and I can attach these on this side, and I'll do the same on the other side, making sure the ports I want available to me when in the tray I can get to without the side support arms blocking it.